In today's video, we're going to be reviewing new makeup products from Rimmel. What's up? I'm Christine. My channel is Twilight Chick 143. Here we talk about anything ranging from beauty, fashion to life, vlog style. So consider subscribing. Today's video is going to be a review, demo, and a wear test. And it is on these 4 new products from the brand Rimmel London. At least I think these are new products. I haven't really seen too much about it here on YouTube, but the display said it's new. Start first with the primer. We have here the Rimmel Lasting Finish Breathable Primer. It says it's 8+ hours of makeup wear. It's ultra lightweight, skin perfecting primer, and you receive about 1 fluid ounce of product. The retail value of this at Rite Aid was $6.29. We have the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Longwear Foundation. It's high definition, medium coverage, broad spectrum, SPF 20, and this is in the shade number 300 Sand. Retail value is $7.19. Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Lightweight Medium Coverage Concealer in shade number 100, and the retail value of the concealer is $5.39 at my local Rite Aid. And then last but not the least, this is already out of the package. It's the Rimmel Wonder Wing Eyeliner. It's basically a felt tip pen with a very interesting felt tip. I've already been testing out these 3 products the past couple of days. I already have my opinion on it. And this one for the felt tip liner, we are going to be trying it out raw on camera today. So I was scrolling through my YouTube playlist for reviews, for makeup reviews, and I noticed that I don't even really have a review on any Rimmel products in general. Don't know why that is, but this product really intrigued me, specifically the foundation. Please excuse the noise in the background. They're working on the road right now. The main reason why I wanted to review this product is because to me this looked very similar to the new Tarte Shape Tape foundation. Wow, that is really bad. So the display I saw at Rite Aid as well as at Walgreens didn't really have too big of a selection of shades, so I kind of hope that Rimmel expands on that. It's great to show love to everybody. Before we begin the review, I just want to let you know that my skin type is oily. I'm oily all around. My cheeks pretty much they're normal, but T-zone, super oily. Move on now to the demo. I'll start with the application of the primer. Just show you. It's in a squeeze tube, and here's what the primer looks like. It's in transparent. It says it's ultra lightweight skin perfecting primer that exceeds your foundation wear by up to 8 hours. I do not have anything on my face. I'm just gonna take it and we're gonna just apply it onto the skin. Now, the first time I used this primer, in all honesty, I thought it felt like Elmer's glue. That's like the first thing I immediately thought of, just because the consistency is a little bit tacky. It has like a bit of a stickiness to it, but then it sinks into your pores, which I really like. I really like how it sinks into the pores. And then it has a little bit of like a smooth texture to it, which is great, you know, for pore filling. It absorbs pretty quickly into the skin. Let's move on now to the foundation. So here is what the packaging of the foundation looks like. It's in a glass bottle. You receive about 1 fluid ounce of product in here. Really intrigued with the wand since it looks so similar to, I mean, it's not the exact same shape, but it looks very similar to the new foundation from Tarte. I've tried out this product both with a damp sponge as well as with a brush. My preference is with a sponge just because of the way how it feels on the skin. So I kind of like how it has this little center portion where the foundation collects. Only problem I think with this is that you're going to be applying this onto your skin. So say if you have like a breakout, a blemish, avoid placing it near there because you're going to end up contaminating the rest of your foundation. So full of streaks. So I think that is good. Let's first start with the damp sponge side. Don't feel like this is buildable coverage. It's straight up medium coverage in my opinion. Now let's do this side with the brush. It looks a lot heavier with a brush. You get a little bit more coverage because of course with a damp sponge it shears out the foundation. It looks pretty nice. I'm not going to set it yet with any translucent powder. Let's go ahead and just apply some concealer under the eyes. Got to mention it. So this is the Rimmel Lasting 25-Hour Breathable Lightweight Medium Coverage Concealer. It has a little round sponge applicator, so you just squeeze the product out, which I really like. I like that fact because you have the control. But with this concealer, you definitely want to be light-handed with it because the coverage, even though it's medium, it can feel quite thick if you apply too much. So use it sparingly, and hopefully I didn't apply too much. Going to use a translucent powder. This one is from Too Faced, the Too Faced Ethereal Setting Powder, just so we can set the under eye area, which looks super light, but we're going to make everything blend out. So just a little FYI, I think this is one of their lightest or second to the lightest shade. I would probably go up a shade just because this does look really light. And I'm just going to set the foundation. I feel like this foundation doesn't really set into the skin, and even when I touch it right now, still feels like it has a bit of like a tack to it. It hasn't fully set into the skin. It's not uncomfortable at this point, but you know, it's just something I have observed. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup, and I will be, so you guys can definitely still see my blemish scar. So it's definitely medium coverage. Let's go ahead and try now the Rimmel Wonder Wing Eyeliner. So if you guys can see right here, it looks really interesting. This is waterproof. It's 01 Black Noir. Lightweight ink-like formula that delivers rich pigments for deep black makeup impact. Wing-shaped stamp gives perfect symmetrical flicks on both sides. Flexible tip allows you to reach each corner. Ooh, this is actually interesting. Looks like one of those swords. I'm gonna place the flat side down on the corner. And I don't know if I did that correctly. What? Completely did that wrong. So this is supposed to go this way. Okay, well, this is making it a lot more difficult. I don't know why. I like my felt tip eyeliners to have a bit of a bend to this. This one doesn't. I don't know, I'm not really feeling this. Hold on, let's clean this up. I just apply my mascara, lashes, and my lip product, and I'll show you guys how the makeup looks after everything is all on the face. So I applied the rest of my makeup, and this is how it looks. I mean, the primer really makes, you know, your pores look like it's non-existent. It still has like a little bit of, at least like in this area, it feels like it still has a little bit of a tack to it. So it still hasn't set, and it's been a good, I want to say like a good 25 minutes. Definitely still see blemish scar right here. So it's definitely medium coverage. Right now, I think it looks really good. It's 11:25 a.m. I'll check back with you guys in a few hours. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours. It's now 1:28 p.m. Foundation still looks pretty nice. My oils haven't like really secreted yet, so my cheek area feels like the foundation hasn't set, and that's one of the things about this foundation that for me personally, I don't really like the aspect that the foundation doesn't set. I like the finish because it's not matte. It definitely does not have a flat matte finish. I think it looks really nice on the skin. Love it in pictures, especially on video, since this is a high definition foundation. You can build it up to full coverage, however, it will feel really thick. I have done that a couple of times just to test it out, and it felt super just thick. It didn't look cute at the end of the day. Concealer looks a lot better now because it's not so light underneath the eyes. I think it looks, yeah, I think everything from this point looks really good. So I'll check back with you guys in a few hours, and we'll see how it looks at that point. All right, you guys, so it is 3:33. Little check-in with the foundation. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Here's how the foundation looks. Feeling a little bit oily. That's normal for me. But the Sorry, we're at Six Flags. Doesn't feel like I have foundation. It's now 9:33 p.m. So I've had on the foundation for a total of 10 hours and foundation still looks really, really nice. I'm going to kind of tell you guys how it feels. It actually don't even look really shiny at all. Looks like I just need to touch up a little bit. It's not how I normally look after wearing foundation for 10 hours, so that's always a plus, especially since I have oily skin. I'll get up a little bit close to you guys. So if you guys see the eyeliner up close, it did smudge and smear because, you guys can see right there, it did smear. I didn't tap it off. I didn't even smudge it. I kind of just gently dabbed it because we went to Six Flags Magic Mountain this afternoon. We went on a whole bunch of the roller coasters, and whenever I go on a roller coaster, my eyes always water. Not because I'm scared. I love the adrenaline rush, but my eyes just water. So that's why I really wanted to test out the liner today. I don't think it really lived up to its claim that it's waterproof because it smeared, it smudged. So that pretty much takes care of that. I really wasn't fond of this felt tip and also the shape of the eyeliner. It was just a little bit difficult to work with. I feel like this is something that you really have to either just practice with and then you'll kind of get the hang of it. But I mean, really, who has time? When I apply my liner, I want it to be as simple as could be. So this, I feel like, yeah, it would definitely take some time, and I don't feel like it's really like waterproof. I can just imagine what this would look like if I actually went into the water. I like the primer. Now I know I was telling you earlier when I first applied it, it felt like Elmer's glue. You know what? I think it really does help your makeup stay on. So yes, I love the primer. Now as for the actual foundation, the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Foundation, which contains SPF 20. I'm gonna tell you guys, I feel like this foundation did oxidize after a few hours. It looks a tad bit darker, so probably I would go a shade lower than 300 Sand, but I mean, I think it still matches me pretty well. I really like the coverage of this foundation. Not every day do I want like a full coverage foundation, so I feel like yes, this does live up to its claims. It's medium coverage, it has the SPF 20, which I absolutely love. Like I said, it does oxidize, so that's just like a little word of warning. But you know, I think it still works. 300 Sand, I think it still works with me, so I'm definitely happy with this. I also wanted to mention that the scent, this does have a citrusy type of scent to it. It's nothing that's overpowering. It's a very, very slight citrus smell. I think it looks phenomenal in pictures as well as on video, so I'm really happy with that aspect. Also worn this foundation without the primer, and I definitely did not like this on its own because I was super, super oily at the end of the day. These two together work so well. They work hand in hand, and I think it looks really great after 10 hours of wear. As for the concealer, I feel like it's an alright concealer. It's medium coverage. It gets the job done for me. I don't really have a super dark under eye area. I think if you are one who has dark under eye circles and really wants to conceal this area, I don't think the coverage of this would work for you. This is just really medium coverage. If you don't like the feeling of your foundation not setting completely, then I don't think you would like this foundation. Overall thoughts on these products, I actually really like them. I don't think I would wear them though during the summertime. For the winter months, yes, especially when my skin needs extra hydration. I think this foundation is actually geared more towards people who have either a combination normal or dry skin. It still does work well with oily people during the colder months only. The Wonder Wing eyeliner, no, I would definitely pass on this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review and demo. If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up because it really does help out my channel. Consider subscribing if you already haven't. Follow me on all my social media. Thank you guys as always so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video.